Yeah, I'm the baddest of the crew because I am the pilot and no one can say anything to the pilot. Yeah, I'm Gengar and I'm the one on the back of the little speeder bike so that way I can go ahead and take out any enemies that are trying to sneak up on us. But I'm definitely the baddest of the crew and it's definitely not for long. Bleep 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 bleep. Whoa! And then after that intro, welcome back, Master of Evil 66 here, and today we're going to be reviewing the set, the Bounty Hunter Battle Pack. I do not know the set numbers, so I am lacking on this video already, but that's okay, because we're going to review it on the set. You guys can look it up, Bounty Hunter Battle Pack. It'll pop up right away. I mean, honestly, it's got Bosk, Gengar, IG-88, and Forlom all in it. It doesn't have the correct weapons, but it has every other piece to the set on here for this review. So I already got the thing built, but, you know, let's just roll that intro anyways.
Our long-awaited meeting has come at last. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. Only a master of evil, God.
Alright, and after making you guys wait, this is going to be a very quick review because I don't have the box or the instructions to show that off. I believe this set came out in like 2016, 2017. You can correct me in the comment section. I don't care. I'm just here to critique it on how the set actually looks. It comes with 4 minifigs, so that's great. But it comes with 4 figures that are main figures, and you can't even change them up after... Oh god, his legs came off. You can't even change it up with just random figures after what? Battle packs are meant to be packs for army building. They're not meant for the named characters within the Bounty Hunter Club or whatever you want to call it, and then you can't buy the same one over and over again. So it's like LEGO even lost out on money on that part on their end, but I'm going to go into more detailed on these figures in just a second. Here is the set up close and personal. It's got one jet engine here in the back. It's got some foot holding for studs in the back. You can also put a gun. That's the only thing on that jumper piece that I'm missing. It's one of the long rifles. And you can put that on the back for a turret. You have a nice little generic, what do you want to call it? Control panel / steering wheel or levers. There's nothing on there for buttons or whatnot. It's just a 2x2 modified stud. It comes with these 1x1 clear translucent pieces for the windshield. Very nice little touch there. You got 4 guns or engine blow pieces, whatever you want to think of them as there on the back. It also has some missiles or guns here in the front, but I like to think that these ones are guns here in the back as well. You have 2 stud shooters to shoot if you would like to have that feature. I don't have any studs left over, so I don't have it. And then you just have a nice end here for the speeder. Very nice, curved off, same blue throughout the entire piece, which is nice. But there's not too much else to talk about it. The bottom is just generic. You can see all the Technic. But it's a different kind of speeder build. You don't need more than one of these because they made that apparent when making the figs for it. And the speeder's not that great. But it's great for a one-time purchase. Probably just contradicted myself, but you know what? I'm just not the biggest fan of this battle pack. I just picked it up because the set was a great deal with 2 of the figures, and I had the other ones. But let's just get this in focus for one last look. Not too much else to say about it, honestly. It's like I'm not a big fan of stud shooters. I'm not a big fan of getting named characters in battle packs, as you guys know. So that's my biggest critique on here. The speeder's okay, but there's better speeder builds out there and better battle packs where you can get multiples of the same trooper for your army. Let's tune into the figs. And here we are with the first figure in the set, and it's going to be Forlom. He has some very nice printing. I believe it's the exact same printing from the 20th anniversary Forlom in the Slave 1 set that came out with Zuckuss recently. Very nice printing for orange detailing for just some scroungy, dirty, old armor. I don't know if he's a robot or what, but it also goes down into his pants, which is very nice. And just that metallic silver printing for his wiring, as well as the bug eyes and the mask for his breathing tube on the front. Very nice. He comes with a stud shooter, so I'm not the biggest fan of those. No arm printing, which is the only downside, but that wiring also goes onto the back there with some more orange rust slash pieces. And he has some nice detailed mold print or lines up there on the top of his head or mask, whatever it's going to be. But just a really weird looking bounty hunter, one of the more alien looking like ones. But that's enough about this fig. Let's move on to the second one here. Here we are with the second figure in the set, and it's going to be IG-88. There's nothing too special here about him. He does come with 2 blaster rifles, one short, one long, so he does fulfill that accuracy, but he does have the dark bluish gray for his body. It's just normal droid body with some blaster upright hands for his droid arm. And then he also comes with a nice 1x1 printed cylinder stud instead of making the eyes out of the studs and 1x1 cylinders or cone pieces. It just looks a lot better finally having a printing there for his eyes, a lot more accurate than what it was before. And then it comes with a 1x1 modified stud there on the back for him to clip in that long rifle. And let's move on to the third figure here. This is the third figure in the set, and it is Gengar. Sorry for the light, it just is reflecting off of him because he has very bright white for his face color, as well as his top hat piece and his arms. The outlining of his torso is very white, so it's just reflecting very poorly. But he has some of that orange dust, just like Forlom there, as well as a nice backpack there, just stud made 1x1s. Some are brown, some are light gray, dark gray, and they came with different guns, but Republic Bricks, let's see if I can get that to focus. He threw in some gold blaster rifles. This one looks like Han Solo's blaster in gold. Very, very nice weapon to have custom made, and just a nice throw on. I didn't even pay for those, so that was awesome that he threw those in. And I like Gengar's face because it looks menacing. So great figs, just poor choice on the set. It should have came out in a bigger set with a better ship than a battle pack, because battle packs should be made to build armies. And that's basically all I have to say about that. And let's move on to the fourth and final fig to end off this review. And the fourth and final figure of this set is going to be Bosk. Bosk is a very, very awesome alien creature. I don't know his exact name, but they did very well on this printing form. He has a nice scrunched up pocket there on his chest piece, a nice waistline that has the same printing continued onto the legs. He has like a harness around his leg printing that feeds up into his chest printing. And on the feet, they even put the claws and a little bit of green there to try and match his hands and his head. His head mold, it looks great. It has the spiky teeth there, and it also has the menacing looking eyes. And as you can see, Republic Bricks, let's get that to focus and stay in focus, threw in another gold blaster there. A different looking one, but I like how it looks. It's one of those like repeating rifles from Battlefront 2, the old edition. And then the back printing here is very nice as well. Let's see if we can get that to focus. He just has a red tube there that connects from his chest piece all the way on his back. Very nice and just a well-rounded figure. But as I've said multiple times throughout this video, it's not about the figures, it's about the set that the figures come in. Because I'm not going to pay $15 a whole bunch of times for the exact same figures, which I don't think, maybe that was not LEGO's intention, but battle packs are meant to build armies, so you could have went out and had a bounty hunter pack, but it could have been a $30 to $50 set, so that way you could have a bigger ship and better interior to play with these 4 figures, and then make more money by making a 501st battle pack or a Phase 2 Clone Trooper battle pack instead of making a Phase 1 Clone Trooper battle pack with 2 named characters in it, just like you had 4 named characters in this set. But that's just my opinion. I've been ranting about that the entire video. Great if you want the 4 figures for a cheap price, but battle pack wise, not a great battle pack. This is going to do it. If you enjoyed, please use the force on that like button. Comment down below your opinions about this set. And lastly, subscribe to see more of my daily reviews, what I do's, live stream builds, and my dogs barking in the background. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Master Evil 66 out.